Hello again. So we're going to continue with our calculations in the chapter 8 on activity. And so what we need to do is find out the activity coefficient. We're particularly interested in finding out an activity coefficient that doesn't match the exact molarities in the table. So we can do that with what's called the extended Debye-Hückel equation, which I actually prefer, but there's another way I'll show you now by interpolation from the table. So we start with this 0.021 molar solution of zinc chloride. That's a 2-to-1 salt, and that means the ionic strength is 3 times the molarity. So there's our molarity. We know from the table the gammas, the activity coefficient values for 0.1 molar and for 0.05 molar. I also find it useful to just draw a little picture and see what is the gap I'm looking for. I'm actually going to calculate it using that gap in Y and using that gap in X. So I'm going to call that the Y gap. And that is to delta Y, whoops, sorry. That is the whole span that we know. We'll call that delta Y. And that is the same proportion as the X gap over delta X. And I might call that the span. That would be from 0.05 to 0.1. So let's set everything up. So our let's go ahead and write down, so we've got gamma minus 0.405 is to 0.485 minus 0.405. So there's our unknown gap divided by the span. And that's going to be equal to the delta X, 0.063 minus 0.10, and that's over the 0.05 minus 0.10. Continuing on, we can continue to simplify it. And 0.08, that's the 0.485. I've just cross multiplied there to save some space and time. And that we divide by negative 0.05. And so if we multiply that out and then add the 0.405 to it, we can say that our gamma value here in between 0.05 and 0.1 ionic strength is going to be 0.464. I've also done a video where you could set up a little spreadsheet to do this, and it's probably worth your time. In any case, that is how you do that. And even if you get the signs wrong, you know which way it's got to go. It's got to be bigger than 0.405 and less than 0.485. So if you mix up which way it goes, as long as you, that's why I like the picture. It keeps me straight as to what I'm looking at. In any case, that it will be enough for now, and I will say goodbye for the moment.